Okay, well, guess we can go ahead and scoot on over here then.
All right.
But yeah, just I'm like 62 hours.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean anything when it comes to this night flying. So
I agree. I didn't do hardly any night flying. Got about 800 hours, and I probably only have 30 hours of night flying.
Oh, okay.
But I've been doing quite a bit more lately. But I mean, by the time I don't think I had but 5 or 10 when I had my private. So
I can believe that. I can believe that.
It's really nice and peaceful at night, and air's nice and smooth. The only problem is, if you lose an engine, you kind of got some issues there.
That's true.
That's kind of the thing to keep in mind if you're doing night flying. And good thing is we're going to be on the pattern, so we're going to be right next to the runway, and right.
Yeah.
Cross countries, Arden will do that with you, and there's plenty of things to be safe about on those as well for night.
Okay, I think we're good to go here.
Okay.
Hey, it might help. No, I'm where I need to be, right? 12855?
12855, that is correct.
Bradbury traffic. Scott 24144 is going to take runway 35. Going to be departing and staying in the pattern here. That is Grand Prairie traffic. I don't see anybody on final.
Looks clear to me.
Nobody's coming in from the wrong way.
Yeah. Always good to check, especially when it's kind of calm.
Especially, yes. Since we're staying in the pattern, I guess I'll be leaving the landing light, taxi light on the entire time.
Yeah, you can do that. If you want them both on, that's fine. Or if you just want the landing light, that's fine. Either or.
I'm going to leave it on.
Okay.
As long as that's not a problem.
Not a problem with me.
All right.
All right. Airspeed's alive, so that's good.
Yeah. Oil pressure's good. Everything looks good over there.
Okay.
50 knots. 55 and rotate.
Cool.
Got to quit looking through my bifocal. It's a little bit rough at night. It's definitely a heck of a lot smoother than what I'm used to.
Oh yeah, it's really nice flying tonight. I like it.
And I can tell you that I'm one of those ones that has a problem with all the turbulence, the bumpiness.
Yeah.
Where it makes me nervous as heck.
Yeah.
So
it'll make me sick if it's real bad. I don't like it either.
I haven't had it make me sick, but I just get to where I'm over controlling the plane.
Yeah, it's usually best to just kind of let the plane kind of roll with the punches if you can whenever you got some turbulence. If you try to hold altitude a little bit too much, then that can end up just making things a little worse. So you just kind of roll with it a little bit whenever it's bumpy, and that seems to help a little bit. So we fly a pattern just like we do in the day at night, and really the only thing different is that relying a little bit more on our instruments as we get especially closer to that approach phase. But side picture will look a little bit different. Use your glide slope indicators to stay around glide path, and then your landing light will kind of see how things look, but I expect that you'll use your peripheral on the sides there with those landing lights, and that'll help you judge distance. But not a whole lot different than flying and landing in the day.
Okay. 1400, 10 degrees of flaps, 85. Yeah, 80 will work. Grand Prairie traffic, Scott 24144, turning right, base 35. Grand Prairie traffic. Well, at least I can see the Vassies from here.
Yep, looks pretty good.
Yep. Just because it is the first time at night, and I've never been real good coming in on 3.5.
All right, we're a little high, so slightly fast. Oh, that's pretty normal.
There we go.
Cut all that power out. Oh, you can cut it all.
Oh.
Cut the power.
Oh, okay. All right, but now. Wow, that did come up quicker than I expected.
Yeah, but not a bad landing. Good.
No, but I definitely did not see the ground coming up like that.
Yeah.
I really kind of lost my bearings on it, but that's fine. I mean,
that's okay. You did fine. You were not, you had started your round out, so even though it snuck up on us a little bit, you didn't have that nose wheel pointed down, so everything worked out, and that's the thing about these night landings. Sometimes it's hard to judge distance a little bit, so if you feel like you're having a little hard time judging distance, just kind of try to stair step it down just ever so slightly whenever you get down over that runway, and that'll make a nice safe landing.
Okay. Yeah, because it definitely snuck up on me. I didn't realize that I should have probably started the round out earlier.
That was fine, though. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with that landing.
No.
Especially for your first night one. Or first night one in a while.
Yeah. Well, the only night ones I'd had before was in the 150, so it's really kind of not even fair to try to compare that.
No, that was good. I like everything about that. So.
Yeah, I was definitely comfortable with it. It was just shocking how quick it came up.
Yeah, that's common with the night landings too. I mean, and you go to another runway and it's going to be different. I don't know if when you started landing in the daytime, if Matt or any of the other guys ever had you go kind of land at some narrow runways and then some wide runways and things like that. It'll really play mind games with your sight picture and judging distance, and that's the same thing with night landings. So
yeah,
it takes a minute to get dialed in to know where that distance is.
Exactly. No, Matt's been my primary instructor the entire time.
Okay.
When we started doing the landings, we started at Midway, so definitely had a lot of room down there, Midlothian, and first time coming in on Grand Prairie was definitely different with me trying to do it myself.
Yeah.
Didn't really take me that long to get used to it. And then when I started doing the cross countries, when I did my long cross country, I went to Van Zandt, Wills Point for my first one, and That one is a really narrow runway. I think it was a 50-foot wide
Yeah.
runway, more narrow than Grand Prairie here.
Oh, yeah.
And that was interesting to see that. In fact, they didn't even have taxiways on the end of that runway. That one you have to taxi back and do a 360 or do a 180 to get where you want.
Yeah.
And that was a solo cross country that I did that at. But that was all well and good, honestly.
Yeah.
See if I can hit that center line more correctly. I've always had a problem on 3.5 here because of the higher glide path.
It seemed fine. Try to do a stop and go if you can. That's what they're supposed to be. I forgot to tell you on that first one, but we'll just
yeah.
We'll say it was.
Yeah, and I totally forgot too. I was so.
That's okay. And if we start running out of runway, we don't have to do a stop and go.
Yeah, we can always taxi back.
Okay.
Yeah, we're both at fault on that.
Yep.
You're out of your element because you're not in the planes that you're used to. I'm out of my element just because it's new to me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can't keep from popping the ground this time. There we go.
Nice.
That's real nice.
I like it.
Okay. I'm trying not to be too hard on the brakes right now.
That's all right.
It's not like we're trying to do a short field landing. Hope nobody's coming in behind us.
Oh, we're good.
Okay, that's a stop.
All right, very good.
And I'm feeling pretty comfortable.
Yeah, you're doing good. I'm impressed.
I'm going to turn that taxi light off just to see what happens this next time.
Okay.
Get back on that center line, Gene.
Yeah. Well, and then one of these landings, we might try one without the landing light altogether.
Okay.
It's always good to practice that. It's a little hairy, and it's you kind of gotta makes it a little bit harder. But these things, if you're flying it, these planes are pretty good because they got LED lights in them. Those things last forever. But if you're flying a plane that's got an incandescent light in it, those things go out quite a bit. So it's always good to practice a no landing light. Landing if you can at night sometimes.
Right, and I understand that. I do understand that.
How long you been driving trucks?
Oh, this is my 19th year, believe it or not. Yeah, I've been out there for a while doing that.
And who do you drive for? You drive for Chick-fil-A or?
No, I drive for a company called MBM Food Service. Well, that name is actually going away. It was bought 2 years ago by McLean Food Service.
Okay.
And although I live in Duncanville, the yard that I work out of is in Louisville.
Yeah.
And I actually, the routes I'm on right now, same ones I chose a little over a year ago. I kept the same ones when it came time to bid them again, and that is running to Texarkana 3 times a week. However, this week I'm off on vacation.
Nice.
And that's why I've been so much on trying to get through all this, try to
get the night stuff done. Yeah.
Yeah, trying to get through to that check ride because this is the only thing holding me back.
Yeah. Well, I don't think if y'all are going to Tyler tomorrow, you're not going to have a problem meeting that 3 hours. I mean, keep an eye on it, but I bet after we do 6 to 9, Matt and I were adding it up, and we think you'll definitely hit your 3. So.
Okay. And I mean, we can keep an eye on it too. After night, see what it is, and Arden knows too. So I mean, on the way back, if we have to, we'll
kind of do a little deviation or something, or fly, do a little touch and go over Midlothian, then come back in. Whatever you got to do.
Something to that effect.
Yeah, we had some bad weather days, so had to cancel a couple of days.
Yeah, and that really sucked, but It is what it is.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that.
No. No, not when it comes to VFR flying, just goofing around, general aviation, no.
Yeah.
This feels so much better, though, not having the thermals and the turbulence.
Yeah,
and
it
all
is.
that.
I'll tell you what, night flying's really, really peaceful.
Where are you at in the grand scheme of things over there? Where'd my runway go?
Got it?
No?
About to roll out on it.
Oh, okay.
I got the blue lights over to the right of it.
I got myself kind of preoccupied there with that other air traffic that was off to our west a couple of miles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I see him over there.
That's why I kind of...
No factor.
And, you know, I just failed the test at that point, honestly. Considering situational awareness.
You're fine. You found it pretty quick. You wouldn't have failed off of that.
Took my first Discovery flight, small plane with Dick,
Oh, yeah.
April of last year.
Cool.
And actually started training with Matt in July of last year.
Nice.
So, been trying to go once a week on average. Oh, shoot.
Snuck up a little bit. Not bad. Yeah, I did all of my advanced ratings with Dick.
I've only, you know, been up with him in plane twice there. So, I mean, he's a really nice guy from what
He
I
is, yeah.
Really quiet, soft-spoken.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so I guess I just didn't round out enough or flare.
Yeah, just a little bit. That's okay. I think did you take one of the lights off?
Yeah,
I noticed that, and
that could be what.
I think that's kind of changed the side picture just a little bit.
Yep.
So,
but I mean, I figured that was with good reason.
yeah, it is.
The one that's on is the actual landing light. The
Yeah.
other one is a designated taxi light.
I think I would like landing with both if I was going to do it, though. I'd like that.
Yeah.
Nice, lit up the way it was doing it. But no, that's good. We're changing it up, you know. We'll get a few more, and then what was that, number 3?
Yeah. If we want to count the first one, yeah.
Yeah, we'll count the first one. We could do. Let's do another one with the landing light or with whatever lights you want on, and then after that one, we'll try one without it.
Sure.
And see what that looks like. What made you want to learn to fly?
That one is a hard question to answer, and I've sat there and thought about it and talked to my wife.
Yeah.
And try to figure out, you know, how do I answer that question? And I don't have a good answer for that question. I can tell you this, that probably about 5-6 years ago, one of my aunts, and everybody on my dad's side, well, both sides, but my dad's side especially, is much, much older.
Okay.
My dad was 51 when I was born. Okay?
Okay.
He died in 98, so 18 years ago.
Oh.
And this aunt of mine was older than him.
Wow.
I did not find out until she passed away at her memorial service, at her funeral, that she was a WASP.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
If
Impressive.
you remember what those are.
Yeah, vaguely. I don't remember exactly. I remember female pilot. Yeah.
Yeah, in World War II,
Yeah.
they basically ferry planes,
Okay.
and I did not know that.
Wow.
And she was barely like 4'10", real small woman.
Okay.
And that might have been part of the impetus, and that's about the only thing I can think of. before that, anytime I'd seen any sort of film or videos of small planes from the inside, all I'd get was the heebie-jeebies.
Really?
And, you know, still to this day, try to get me up in Reunion Tower or on the observation deck at Six Flags, forget it.
Really?
Yeah, my knees will be shaking.
Well, you seem really smooth and calm at the controls here.
I'm not getting beat around by the turbulence.
Okay.
You ought to see me on a turbulent day, or a lot of thermals out here.
Yeah.
That's when it's bad. That's when I start holding the controls too tight, and I'm starting to get jerky with the controls and stuff like that. And Matt's always like, just let go of the controls. Just let go. I can't tell you how many times he's had to tell me that to help loosen me up.
Well, he's done a good job with you. You're doing really good. Impressed.
Now think about coming in on 17 on those hot summer mornings right around noon. Coming across that building and that parking lot up there.
Yeah.
Where the Hong Kong market is.
Yeah.
That, because of the way it does the plane, it pitches it up and rolls it.
It does.
It's got me more than nervous quite a few times, and I know I'm off the center line. I'm trying to get closer to it.
All right, I trust you.
Okay, this is only the landing light, no taxi light.
Okay.
I think the landing light's on. Yeah, it is. There we go. That looks real good. Well, that didn't feel good, but it looked good.
It was pretty good. Not bad. It was better than the last one.
Yeah, I guess I didn't catch that. I was getting that little bit of drift there.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay. I'm fine with that, though.
I am too.
So we're stopped, and we're going. Okay, so we're going to take off with the landing light, but when we come in for final, I'll turn it off.
Sounds good.
So that makes 4.
Yep.
Okay, 50 knots. All temperature, pressure, all that looks good. 57, we're going to rotate before we run out of runway.
Yeah.
That would be a very good thing to do.
Oh, we have plenty of space.
Oh, and when I started training, by the way, it was at my choice, my request. I was doing it in the TechNam at the time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And I don't know where you were at the grand scheme of things, but did you know about the TechNam breaking back in December of last year?
Yeah, I remember. What happened to it? I just remember it's down for like 3 months. Or longer, wasn't it? Like 6 months, maybe.
3 or 4 months. The landing gear struts are welded to a frame rail underneath the door thresholds. And that tubular steel, or tubular aluminum, whatever it is, actually developed some pretty bad cracks in it.
Oh.
And it was structurally unsound, and it took them forever to work with the FAA and the manufacturer and mechanics to come up with a solution.
Wow.
To actually repair that, put it back into service. And so once we knew it was going to be down for a while, and I was going for private, not sport, I decided, okay, I'm going to look at the other planes. And first thing I looked at was the 150, which I had, no experience in. Flew that with Arden. Didn't really care for it that much. And then went ahead and got into these, and I've just been in the G1000 the whole time. So I don't have hardly any six-pack experience.
Gotcha.
Steam gauge, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can switch over and get a little time in those too. I've done both, I do more in teaching in the round gauges because I teach primarily private students, and most of the private students use the round gauges, but I mean, if they're a little less complex than these with the G1000. The G1000 is the new age equipment, and it's got a lot more functions, but it's good that you know how to use it. That's really good.
I'm comfortable with it, but the asterisk to that is whether it's this one or 3 Alpha Alpha, the VOR functions, I'm not familiar with them at all, hardly. 3 Alpha Alpha has the other autopilot. I guess that's part of the G1000.
Yes.
I'm not familiar with that. So there's some stuff I'm not familiar with, but as far as just doing basic flying and basic pilotage and what have you, I can do that with this, no problem.
Yeah.
And I can use the GPS direct too, but that's not going to do me any good if I get in an area where they're doing GPS testing.
Yeah, that's pretty rare.
Yeah, I mean, I'm signed up. I get the emails when the FAA is doing that, but yeah, it's usually out west somewhere that they're doing that. Okay, should I wait on turning the landing light out, or should I go ahead?
Whatever you want to do.
How about I get my airspeed correct?
Okay.
Okay, landing light is out.
Okay.
Try to get that airspeed where it needs to be. I know we're high, but I'd rather be high than low.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm going to pull the power back now.
Okay, just hold it off, hold it off.
Okay.
Whoa, that one jacked with me.
Yeah.
I thought we were coming in a lot faster than we were. I get kind of in a round out position whenever I'm like that. If it's...
I'm going to taxi back.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Anyway.
No, that was fine. Whenever I'm doing a night landing like that, if I get in the rounded out position and I just kind of stair step it down a little. That was fine though. I mean, my eyes played a little trick on me because I thought we were a little lower than we actually were.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, about the same time that you made the movement that you did, you know, that's right when I was just getting ready to start that round out. And, and you noticed that.
Yep.
But yeah, it was like I didn't want to slam the ground. Then once I started to hold it off, it's like, wait a minute, where's the ground?
Where's the ground at? So you can kind of blame that one on me then.
Well, no, because I was already reacting. I was already doing the same reaction that you were having.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
It is. It was fine. It wasn't a bad landing, you know.
It's all good. I don't mind taxiing back. I'd rather make sure we have enough runway.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're getting up to the crest there, and I'm like,
That's fine. Yeah, there's no traffic that we got to really worry about, so.
Exactly, so. That's the good thing about it.
Yeah, so that was what, number 5?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right, we can do 6 and call it a 9, or we can do 7 if you want to do an extra one. What's your call?
Well, let's try another one without a landing light, just see what happens, and go from there.
Sounds good to me.
See if we can't both straighten both of us up.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Okay, nobody's coming in on file. Doesn't appear to be anyway. Yeah, there's nobody coming in.
Okay.
It's weird to hear that radio so quiet.
I know, isn't it? Part of the reason I like night flights as well. I grew up out in West Texas, and we didn't talk on radios out there when I was learning to fly.
Oh yeah,
out in the middle of nowhere.
I can see that. Not yet, G. There we go. Well, I tell you what, just after this little bit, I already feel a whole lot more comfortable just getting up in the air anyway.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Now, I know there's a grain of salt with this.
Yeah.
That grain of salt is the fact that we are in a populated area.
Yeah, that makes it a little bit easier, actually, or it does. It helps with gives you a nice horizon, having all those lights.
Because I know if we're out in an unpopulated area, as soon as we get up here, it becomes that black hole.
It becomes a black hole. You're right.
And I guess I'll get to experience some of that tomorrow with Arden.
That's good. That'll be good for you, flying out to Tyler. He's got all the experience in the world.
Yeah, that's the other thing about it right there. All the experience that he's got.
Yeah.
All the Air Force and civilian airlines.
Yeah, Delta or whatever.
His birthday was today, by the way.
Oh, is his birthday?
Yeah, 74 today.
Cool.
So yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I like Art.
Oh yeah, he's a character. He's funny. He's got a lot of stories to tell.
He's got a lot of stories to tell. A lot of one-liners. He is a funny guy.
There's one thing about it, you know, he may not have as much experience in that right seat as an instructor per se for GA out here.
Yeah.
But all the rest of his experience just really works back into this.
Oh yeah,
it does. It's neat. He gives everything a totally different perspective.
Well, he's getting to get a lot of experience in that right seat too. I mean, I think I was finishing up my CFI when he came on board, or maybe it's my commercial. No, it's my CFI. And I don't know how long that's been. A year. How long's he been with us now? A year and a half?
Yeah, he came along the beginning of last summer, so.
Yeah, so I was working on my CFI, and he just getting started in the instructing. Man, he was not flying hardly at all those first month or two, and now he's just booked solid a lot of days.
Oh yeah.
But he stays real busy now. But he's racking up some time in that right seat.
And that's a good thing. I mean.
Oh yeah, I only do it part time. I got a real job, and this is my fun job. So.
Yeah, I've sat there and thought about it that if I ever, you know, got enough hours and felt like I was competent enough, maybe I might try to go for it just for the same reason as a part-time thing only.
Yeah, you should. Fun. It's I love to fly, and flying's expensive.
It is.
Teaching's one way you can do it. You don't make a ton of money. You make very little, but you get to fly. So.
Exactly. Hey, they had a record. No, somebody got pulled over.
Oh.
I know I'm not even supposed to be looking over there, but sorry, if you see flashing lights, it's going to get your attention.
Yeah.
All right, get back over there. Okay, landing light is off.
Okay.
I'm 65. Okay, power off. And nice.
I like it.
That worked good enough.
That's good enough. Let's end on that one.
I'm gonna go one more time.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
How about that?
That's good for me.
Well, actually, let me make a stop. Make the official stop.
All right.
And I'll just go ahead and go from here. This is where I turned back because I didn't think I had enough runway. But
yeah, you got enough. You're fine.
Especially if I did it as a short field. I just see the red down there, but I know we'll be up way
We're
before
fine.
then.
They're fine.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
That was a good landing.
Thank you. I know it takes, you know, a lot of time and a lot of landings to really, you know, make them greasers, make them really, really smooth.
Yeah.
So
You're doing good, though. I'm impressed with your airmanship, and your landings are good. So
I'm too hard on myself sometimes.
you are too hard on yourself. I can tell that.
That comes from driving a truck all these years, riding a motorcycle, and
You're a lot better than you give yourself credit for. I can tell.
Well, I've just always been that way. I'm somewhat competitive in some things, but really more than anything, it's just I set a high standard for myself, and if I don't achieve it, then
Yeah.
I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You're fine. That's a big jet.
Okay, all I saw was lights.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's up above us.
1,500 feet coming down. Okay.
Yeah.
1,500 feet above us coming down. That is.
Oh, is that what it said over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here
Cool.
he is right there.
Oh, wow. I don't ever look at those things.
I've gotten really used to looking at that.
I just look outside the window. If they get close enough, they get real big in the windscreen.
Well, what's more fun is when the tower's, you know, telling you you're number 2 or, you know, where to look for traffic,
Yeah.
and they're an altitude below you, so you're sitting there trying to look below the horizon, and boy, that can be a tough thing to pick out sometimes.
They can. When they're below the horizon, they can blend in really easy.
Oh, yeah. It's like next to impossible. This is cool. This is fun.
It is.
Okay. And that's what I've always read, always heard, listening to podcasts, this, that, the other, that night flying is a lot better. And boy, I tell you what, it really is. In reference to what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Now, as far as getting out and doing the cross country, navigating cross country, I know that's something that's going to take time to get used to doing compared to